Hello everyone, this is Phoenix here, and today we're going to be doing a podcast with my good buddy, old pal, Floopes 900.
Hey guys, just a small YouTuber here, loving gaming life.
Alright, that sounds good, and today, this is actually something new that I've never done before, and we were doing a, kind of like a top 5 list of our favorite Mario games, but they're going to be done in a podcast sort of style, which is, very unique and stuff, and, we're going to trip our words sometimes, but, that's okay, it's bound to happen anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, so let's start, let's get going here. So, my fifth place of a Mario game would have to be Mario Kart 64, mainly because it was one of my favorite games growing up. It's definitely a really awesome racing game. I actually still play it pretty frequently, actually. And, I love the stages, I love the music, especially the music in Bowser's Castle. That place fucking rules. And, is there any opinions that you have on that game?
I haven't played a lot of it, but I remember Yoshi's Valley being...
Oh, it looks like a maze?
It always tripped me up playing that level whenever I did actually sit down to play that game.
Yeah, I know, because it's like really maze-like. I always found that level looked like a baseball glove for some reason. It really does.
It really did, though.
Yeah, and then, I really like Rainbow Road as well, and then there's...
Rainbow Road rocked.
Yeah, that was actually my favorite Rainbow Road stage, actually, because I know the one on the GameCube, I fucking hate it.
Oh, I don't even remember the GameCube version.
Yeah, it's Double Dash, but the Rainbow Road in that game was just awful. But, so that's my number 5, so what's your number 5?
Super Mario Maker, the one that just came out.
Oh.
I had to put it in there. Because even though it's not, I guess, not a general Mario game, it's still, I find it to be pretty addictive. I try to put it in for 10 minutes, and it turns into like 2 hours.
Oh yeah, I fully agree with that.
And I like that because, I can get lost in it. But I have fun doing it. Although, even if it is a tad bit repetitive at times.
Nothing wrong with that, and not only that, but yeah, no, I just got that game too not long ago, and well, I fucking love it.
And then, we've been doing, we've been sharing some levels. I found that to be a really cool feature.
Oh yeah, the level sharing thing is just awesome. Wow. I know I've played some stages that some friends made for me that were brutally hard, but they're playable. And they're beatable. They're just really hard to do.
Yeah, you gotta be a really good Mario player to, not an average Joe could just pick up the game and do it.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But no, it's definitely an awesome game to have. It's, even though it is pretty much like an edit tool kind of thing, but it's an amazing edit tool.
It really is. It's the way I always look at the game, and before it ever came out, I always look at it, I was this is just one ass, giant Mario hack. Only it's completely legal by Nintendo.
Pretty much, and not only that, but it's not a pain in the ass to do. Because I've actually tried to do a ROM hack before, and I couldn't fucking do it. Coding is just not my thing.
And I have never tried, and I never want to try because I know I can't do it.
Yeah, like I said, you have to know coding to do it, but yeah, if you don't know coding, then you're pretty much fucked.
Yeah.
Unless you want to learn how to do it, but I don't know if you...
I would still be fucked because I couldn't understand it.
Yeah. So...
Go on.
Alright. So, now as for my number 4 would have to be Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. I think that's the full title of it, if I remember right, but most people call it as Super Mario RPG, the one by Squaresoft.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, no, that game fucking rules. Oh man, not only is it the best Mario RPG, and I have nothing against Paper Mario. Paper Mario is fucking great, but I think this one is my favorite mainly because I really like the characters like Mello and Gino, and then also the game was it wasn't brutally hard, but it also wasn't really really easy for an RPG because they Nintendo decided to get Squaresoft, which at the time they were the king of making RPGs really fast but really really good quality. So yeah, definitely really good there. So yeah, also music is really catchy and all that good stuff, and also some of the bosses they have a lot of good humor in it, and it's just I don't know, like fucking awesome. So, have you ever played Mario RPG before?
No, I haven't actually. I've had the offer of a friend letting me borrow the game, but I'm not that big on borrowing RPGs because they take fucking forever, and I hate having a game for like 10 months that is not mine
I
because I
fully
feel really bad
understand.
about it.
Yeah, no, I've
But
had.
it's something I want to get into. It's something I would love to get my hands on, even if it is like super freaking expensive and hard to find.
Yeah, it is at times. Yeah, like if I remember right, I think I paid like $70 for mine. If I remember.
That's actually pretty fair.
Yeah, like I don't know, like I think that was not bad, but either way, I was happy with it because that game rocks, and not only that, but even playing it with like any way, shape, or form is fine. Like either through emulation or the actual Super Nintendo card, or well, I don't think they have it on the Virtual Console, unfortunately, but
Um, they did at one time on the Wii.
they did.
Yeah, and the worst part, it was a Club Nintendo thing,
Uh,
and my friend got it. He actually owned the actual copy, so he was going to let me have it. And, well, we were stupid and didn't know how to get it on there because it said Wii U/Wii. And we were like, oh, well, how do you get it on the Wii U? And we couldn't get the download code to work on the Wii U. And neither one of us thought about going into the Wii software and going into the shop in the Wii
oh
and getting the
man,
download code there. So I lost it. He put it on his Wii, and yeah.
oh that
It's like, oh,
sucks.
that's great.
Yeah, no, I never understood the Wii Store and the Wii U. Like every time I've tried to transfer my stuff onto it, it just wouldn't let me do it. It's fucking weird.
It's confusing, and I found the Wii U store to be a little more interesting. I mean, it's a little easier, but the Wii store just was complicated as fucking shit.
Yeah, though I do like one thing I did like about the Wii Store, even though I know this is a bit off topic here, is that they actually had games from like Sega and like TurboGrafx and Neo Geo stuff, which was fucking cool.
Yeah, it had a lot of there. It wasn't just Nintendo, and a lot of games that I had never heard before were on there, and that made it cool because if I wanted to get them and try them out, I could buy them.
Yeah, definitely easier access, and that's something I think that like is good with with like the digital games that are of retro games, is that like some of them are hard to find, but
Yeah.
getting them on there would at least preserve them for making easier access so people can at least play them without people complaining about emulation, even though pretty much what you're playing is an emulated version of the game.
Yeah, only it's sold for profit by the company.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
mean, that's it though.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, that's my number 4, Mario RPG. Fucking amazing.
and mine is actually funny that you mentioned Paper Mario because mine is Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door.
Oh.
And I chose this one because it's actually the first one I ever played in the Paper Mario series. It was like a rental, but I ended up owning it because I just had to have it. And it's actually a really good Paper Mario game and kind of wacky and crazy at the same time. I think one of my favorite elements was whenever Mario turned into like a paper airplane,
Oh
and he
yeah.
could like fly around.
Yeah, I actually like that aspect. That aspect was fucking cool.
Like the first time I did it, I like landed into an enemy though, and I was like, oh well, that was accidental. Oh well.
uh Yeah, no, Paper Mario and Thousand Year Door was great. I remember I rented that like years ago, and well, like I remember when I first played Paper Mario on the 64, I loved that game, but it was a rental and I only played it for so long. So then when they
Yeah.
made one on the GameCube, I was like, oh man, so I can finally play a Paper Mario game again because I couldn't find the N64 one around. But
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, definitely great. I think that was the first Mario RPG game that I actually beat, because I didn't play Mario RPG for, like, way later on, but that was the first, Thousand Year Door was the first one I actually beat, and I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
It was also great to know that you can actually use Bowser in it, too.
Oh, I know. That was like, ah, I love that part. I love that. It was
It was really funny.
like I haven't touched the game in so long, but it's very. I think they were very creative with what they did in the game.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like they had like the part where you play as Bowser, but in like the Super Mario World or not Super Mario World, but the Super Mario Bros. Like layout.
Yeah, I remember that part. And weren't you like crushing on goobers or something as well?
Yeah, and then I remember like you also like destroy like the thing right before the flagpole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking cool. I love that.
I, it's been years since I actually put the game in, but I remember quite a bit about it, and that was always a very interesting part to go through.
Yeah, no, I love that. And then there was also like the weird dancing thing that you had to do with Peach.
Oh god, yeah, I do remember that.
And like apparently like, the computer is like obsessed with Peach or something. It's really weird.
That like not trying to get off topic, but thinking about that, it really creeps me out to think that Bowser Jr. calls Peach mom, and then you connect the dot that Bowser and Peach.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like, what? What does he do to her when he kidnaps her?
Well, I mean, there is the joke about how apparently, fuck, how does the joke go again? It's where apparently, like, Peach is actually cheating on Mario with Bowser or something. I don't know, apparently there's, like, an actual joke about it.
Have you seen the... Okay. I'll tell this story at the end of the video, because this will take, like, 5 minutes, and I don't want to get sidetracked so bad.
Alright, well, that's not bad. Alright, so is that all you have to say about,
Yes, it is.
Alright. Now, Fast Forward number 3, well, funny thing is, this one has 3 in it, it's Super Mario Bros. 3 on the NES. And, well, I think this game is pretty well known. I mean, I don't know, it was featured in the movie The Wizard.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, but, seriously though, that, I mean, I don't know, has anyone ever made a really big complaint about Mario Bros. 3?
Honestly, I don't think so. I don't see how you could.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, like, that game was just really fucking good. I mean, it was, like, the first Mario game that had the inventory, you can fly, you can also...
Yeah.
It also had that, like, the mushroom houses, and then, of course, it had, like, the motherfucking boot level that everyone used to fight over to wanted to play it.
Oh my god, I love that level. I also, I don't know how many people actually enjoyed it, but I really enjoyed when you got... I think it was World 3 with, like, the ocean and whatnot.
Yeah, it's the water level.
I love getting the freaking frog suit.
The frog suit was kind of hard to use, but it was fun to use, though.
I always used to, like, that was the main reason why I ever went to World 3. Because I only wanted to get that stupid frog suit to play with it for a little while.
Yeah, I know one of my favorite suits in that game would have to be the Hammer Bro suit.
Oh, yeah.
With the hammers, and you can pretty much kill, like, almost anything with the fucking hammers. Like, you even kill, like, the thwomps with it. Like, it's so useful.
Man.
Yeah.
Let's see, what was it? Super Mario Bros. 3. I just lost what I was thinking.
Oh, no, it's all good. I mean, this is gonna happen, eh? But, yeah, no, another really good power-up in that one was the Tanuki suit. Where you can...
I love that suit. I'm so glad that they actually brought that back to the series.
Yeah,
after so long.
Yeah, although I don't remember in the newer ones you couldn't turn into, like, the statue or whatever. I don't remember.
Oh, crap. I know what you're talking about.
Because I know in Super Mario Bros. 3, if you, like, hold down or something, you can, or if you hold down and press one of the buttons, you can turn into a statue and the enemies will just go right by you, but I don't remember if they added that into the newer one. I forget. Like, I haven't played, like, the newer one in a little bit.
I think they did, but I can't remember. It's been a while, honestly.
Yeah, and also Super Mario Bros. 3. I remember I beat that game once without using a whistle. God, that was hard.
I don't say I could. I mean, I use the whistle all the time.
Oh, like, when I found out about it, like, for the first time, I used it all the time, but I remember one time I made, a thing to myself, like, hey, you know what, I'm gonna beat this game without using a whistle, because I'm, like, hardcore like that, and I did it, but it took me a really long time to do, and I, like, died, like, so many times on World 8, and World 7, fuck that world.
I just like to say the World 8, after seeing that, and after growing up and thinking about it, I was like, my first thought was, holy shit, that was hell. Literally.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but I did like the tank levels though. Those ones were fun. It was just the level where like the map is in like darkness. Those levels
Yeah.
are assholes. Like,
Oh, and I really like the stages where everything is like super, super freaking gigantic.
oh, World 4?
Yes.
Yeah, that
Holy
was like one of my
crap.
favorite worlds because everything looked so different.
Like, have you not trying to get on sidetracked, but have you seen people do that in Super Mario Maker yet?
Oh, where they make everything like gigantic?
Yes.
Yeah, I have seen it. I don't know how to do it myself yet.
I don't either.
I don't know. Like, I think a lot of the people that have been doing these crazy stages have, like, did the cheat thing to unlock, like, everything at one day. That's what I think, but...
I think so. I mean, I've got a majority of things unlocked already, like sound effects, Yoshi's Egg, and all that shit. But
I still haven't...
I mean, go on.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, I still haven't yet unlocked Super Mario Bros. 3 and Super Mario World yet.
See, one thing I've seen is if you actually go into create mode and you just like continuously sit there and like put blocks everywhere, it will give you a tomorrow blah 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 blah. We'll be giving you this blah 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 blah. And then if you just hit OK and you keep playing, it will eventually say, "Oh, delivery truck."
Oh, okay. I don't know. Like I
It's
said,
like-
like, I haven't messed around with it today because I haven't got around to it, but, yeah. Like, I guess that makes sense.
It's a cheater's way of getting everything. I just didn't want to wait daily by day because I kept getting levels that had all this like really awesome shit, and I was like, how do I get this?
Yeah. It's fucked up. Anyways, that's all I have to say about Super Mario Bros. 3, so what's your number 3?
Super Mario 3D World.
That's the one on the 3DS, right?
The
Oh, the Wii U one.
Yeah, the Wii U one.
Yeah,
It's
sorry,
the
I always
first-
get mixed up with the two because it's like Super Mario 3D Land and 3D World. And they're...
A lot of people surprisingly get confused with that, and I understand why, because Land and World. I mean, I've kept it in track for the most part, but I've had them confused once or twice.
Yeah. Well, anyways, what's your thoughts on that one?
Oh, yeah, it's just a really nice multiplayer from the traditional 2D Mario game. You know, it's a full 3D game, 4-player support, and I really enjoy the cat suit.
Yeah, the
I
cat
know
suit
a lot
fucking
of-
rocks.
Like, everyone was like, it's okay. And I was like, I love getting the cat suit, though. And then some people were like, oh, but it's a animal endangerment, and we have all those issues with it. I'm just like, it's a fucking game. Get over it.
Oh man, like just anything that involving PETA, just fuck them. Fuck them entirely. But yeah, no, I love the cat suit though. Even though Luigi sounds fucking hilarious when he goes like meow.
Oh, I know. And I was actually really enjoying the game, and then I actually got to the point where you unlock Rosalina. And then I really started enjoying the game a heck ton more because her character just rocked in that game.
Yeah, Rosalina's great. I really liked her in Galaxy.
I did too, and I'm actually trying to play through that game now because I never fully completed the game. It's just something always stopped me from playing it.
Yeah, no, that game is like really good, but I'm not mentioning it on this list, by the way, just that spoiler ahead. At least I'm not mentioning it. But it is a good one, though. Like, it's not like anything like that, but it is definitely a good one.
Yes. It didn't make my list either, but it is a good game.
Oh, yeah. And what else can I say about Super Mario the 3D World? Well, I know the Cat Bowser part at the end was really freaky looking.
Oh my god, yes.
Like, that was just fucked up.
It was... I didn't know what to think about that. Like, what the fuck, Nintendo?
Yeah, like the game is like fucking weird like that, but the platforming aspects of it are fucking awesome though, and that's really what counts. And I mean, hey, at least if it's weird, at least it's memorable.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's something I'm never gonna forget.
Yeah, like I mean, if they made it like it's a regular Bowser battle, it would just be it's like okay, yeah, same old. But no, instead they decided to go balls to the wall and make him into a fucking cat.
It is something very memorable though, because I'm never, like, 10 years down the road, or 15 years down the road, when my kid plays that game and he's like, hey, Bowser's a cat, I'm just like, oh my god, I so remember that.
Yeah, pretty much. And I'm sure people that have played like the original Super Mario Bros. Would probably say, something along the lines of that. I don't know. Like to like their kids whenever, like when they first played it.
And they're probably gonna be like, what? Like, imagine someone in their 50s or something who played Mario when it first released, and then have them look at like 3D World or even Super Mario Maker, and it would just blow their mind.
Oh, probably. I mean, hell, like my mind was blown when I first played Super Mario Maker at the age of like 21. So.
It's like, what? Like whenever I first popped in Mario Maker, I was like, okay, game, teach me stuff. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
It's funny that, like, in this list, we're talking about all these Mario games, but we end up talking back onto Super Mario Maker.
I know, but it's just because Super Mario Maker has all this shit that happens into it, and it relates back to every Mario game that's ever been made.
Well, that's really true, and also, it did, like, just release, like, not that long ago, so,
Yeah.
It's bound to happen.
If there's one thing I really wish they would have done to Mario Maker, though, I know this is off the wall because, okay, I'm not saying they could have done something like 3D related, but what if they had turned it and put like an extra thing, like where you can go like Super Mario Bros, Super Mario Bros 3, and like change the look.
Yeah.
They should have put something Paper Mario related and change everything to fucking Paper Mario World.
That would actually be pretty sick. In fact, I can actually see them doing that as like a DLC or something.
They should, because I would honestly just love doing that. I think it'd be really nice.
Yeah, I think that would be really cool. It'd be like, very different, and I actually did like the style in Paper Mario. Actually, like, it was cool.
Yeah, and like even if they can't do the RPG element, take what they did in Super Mario or Super Paper Mario on the Wii, where you just jump on their heads and kill them.
Yeah,
I
even though they're
still be okay with it.
Yeah, like, even though that game did have some RPG elements, but it still, like, was a pretty good platforming game, though.
Yeah. Anyway, though, what's your number 2?
My number 2 would have to be, this was actually one I mentioned in my Game Boy video, and that should be, Super Mario Land 2 and the 6 Golden Coins. I love the shit out of that game, mainly because, like, not only did I play the hell out of it when I was a kid on the Game Boy Color, well, I know it's on the original Game Boy, but, I explained in that video I played a lot of Game Boy games on the Game Boy Color. But, yeah, pretty much that game, I loved it a lot. I mean, I loved a lot of the levels, like the Pumpkin Zone. I loved the Macro Zone, where everything was all tiny. Kind of reminded me of Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, which is a fantastic game.
Oh god, I love that game.
Yeah, and then it also, the Mario Zone, which was really interesting, and then it also had the Lego level. It was just, like, one stage where everything looked all Lego bricks, but it was fucking cool. I loved that. And then, of course, the other main reason why I loved it was that Bowser was not the main enemy in it. It was actually Wario, a new character who was supposed to be, like, Mario's, like, evil brother, and I thought that was a really cool concept at the time. Actually, I still think, like, even if they did a new game where someone like Wario or Waluigi were, like, the main, like, antagonists of the game, that would be pretty fucking sweet to see.
I would definitely like it, because, Bowser's the antagonist for a lot of games, and it'd be nice to see something different come up.
Yeah, like, bring back Ward again or something.
Yeah, like, just throw something in there that's, like, completely different. Or, I don't know, there's just a lot of things they could do. I like to see all those things, like, completely weird, but what if they put, like, Peach as the antagonist for a game?
I don't know how that would work, unless, I don't know, she was, like, possessed or something. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. But, or, they could just go balls to the wall and make, like, Mario into, like, some, like, gore fest game or something.
Oh my god.
Of course it would, like, never happen, but I would love to see it.
Invaded Mario. Yes!
Yeah, just make a Mario game where you're just, like, fucking killing everything and there's, like, blood everywhere and it's all dark and gritty and all that. Of course!
Make a... Well, I don't know if I want to give Mario a gun. I'd be kind of scared.
Yeah, no, like, he would just, like, he'd still be jumping on enemies and, like, like, the punch and the kick and whatever, but I don't know. Okay, I'm getting off topic here, okay? But
yeah,
anyways,
okay.
Like, have you ever played a Super Mario Land 2?
No. I think I had the opportunity to buy it one time, but the woman at the flea market wanted $15, and I wasn't prepared to spend $15 on one game. I mean, I'm sure it's worth it, but I just couldn't do it.
Oh, it's okay. It's understandable. But yeah, it's definitely a good Game Boy game, and yeah, it's definitely really fun. Although one thing that did annoy me about it was if you every time you beat a boss, you get a coin. But if you get game over, you lose all your coins, and you have to beat like those boss levels again. But at least it does make for good replay value when you fuck up.
Yeah.
So I didn't mind that. Like as annoying as it was at least a lesson learned kind of thing. I don't know. That's what I liked about it.
Man, that would like. I think I would eventually rage quit.
Yeah, well, thank God you don't have to do like the other levels in the worlds again. You just have to do the boss world.
Okay, that's a little better because I was thinking like, wait, is it just the balls or do I have to do everything?
No, you don't have to do everything. You have to just at least beat the boss level. But of course, sometimes I'll play the other levels just for fun because they're good fun levels.
Okay, that I can live with that a little more.
Yeah, but it's still like pretty well, it's not like entirely unforgiving, but it is like a lot more unforgiving compared to like other Mario games that I've ever played.
Okay, that's better. I was legitimately like, what the fuck? But
yeah, no, I probably might have explained it wrong, but either way though, I fucking love that game. So what's your number 2?
Mario Kart 8.
Mario Kart 8, sweet.
Yes, because I've had so many just fun times playing it online with everyone and kind of getting my ass handed to me in versus mode, but that's okay because it was still pretty fun. And then I know there's a lot of character variety in the game.
Yeah, I do like a lot of the characters in the game, although I think there's a lot of like baby characters, which are not really my favorite thing ever. But like it's just a minor thing, but it's still like pretty cool though.
I like. Actually, I'll return back to something I have to say in Mario Kart 8 after we get done because it's something I want to leave at the end of this video, but I'll wait until we get done. I'll just have to wait. No.
Oh yeah, but Mario Kart 8 was definitely great. I actually thought about adding that in where it was like, okay, do I want to add in Mario Kart 64 or Mario Kart 8? Because honestly, I think they're both like probably like some of my favorite like 2 Mario Kart games, I'd say myself.
Oh, I completely understand. I mean, Mario Kart 8 is... I don't know, like, I really enjoy Mario Kart 8. If I played more of Mario Kart 64, I'd probably feel a little different, but as where I don't own it, I can't say a whole lot about it, because I only played it, like, 3 or 4 times.
Oh yeah, understandable. Yeah, no. Yeah, like, Mario Kart 8 is pretty sweet, though, like you said, like, the character, like, a lot of the characters are really cool. I like the DLC in that game. The DLC in that game is, like, awesome. It's DLC done right.
I have not got the DLC. I've played some of the DLC, but I mean, having freaking Link in Mario Kart? What?
Yeah, like, that was fucking cool as shit. And then you also get, like, the Blue Falcon cart. Like, that's awesome.
Oh, God, yes. Although I do have to admit, I'm a tad bit surprised that we did not get Fire Emblem characters on Mario Kart.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did that at one point, but...
I was waiting for it.
Yeah, it would be pretty funny, though, to say the least. Like, have, like, Lucina driving a fucking car. Or something like that.
I can see her on a motorcycle.
Yeah, motorcycle, more or less, yeah. I can see that actually happen, or...
Oh, God.
But you know what they should do, actually? What I think would be awesome, but it would probably never happen, but it's just wishful thinking, is that if they made instead of making a Mario Kart game, they make a Super Smash Bros. Kart, where it'd be kind of like Mario Kart, but just they'd have all the Nintendo characters, like, driving against each other and, just fucking, just shoot the shit kind of thing.
Oh my God. I was actually just thinking about this. Have, like, Lucina driving around, and when she passes somebody, she just, like, grabs her sword from her back and, like, stabs them as they're driving by. It's like, hey, first player, stab in the back. Guys. Yes.
That'd be hilarious. But yeah, no, like, that idea would be pretty fucking funny to see. I don't think it would ever happen, but it'd be fucking cool.
What if it was, like, animated and go back to your, like, Mario Bloodbath and just, like, blot all over the road?
Oh, so we're gonna be turning, like, Mario Kart into, like, Twisted Metal or Carmageddon or something?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that'd be fucking great.
Oh god.
Except
Just
for like Mario or actually I could see Bowser driving an ice cream truck that would turn into a giant robot.
oh god. Just imagine that. Like, imagine if you're driving behind him and you're like 8th place and he's like 7th and he's going to first, and everyone he runs over, like, they just like end up with a big blood splat on the road, and all you see is blood coming in front of you, and they're like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, and then like right before you pass them, you hit one of the blood spots and like drive off the guardrail into the valley, and like you just hear yourself die. I don't know why that comes to mind.
I don't know why either, but that's pretty fucking funny though. I mean, that'd be great. But yeah, no, definitely Mario Kart 8, definitely a great racing game, and definitely a great part of Mario Kart.
Yes, it is.
Then again, there hasn't really been a bad Mario Kart, although probably my least favorite would probably have to be Mario Kart Advance, just because it didn't really add much to it.
I haven't played that one yet. I haven't got my hands on it. I haven't ever seen it. Never played it. Just nothing at all.
Yeah, like, it's not a bad game. Like, the game, like, does play well, but it, like, you know, like, it doesn't add, like any newer characters, and, you know, the stages are just okay. I mean, like, they're not, like, bad, but they're not, like, good either. I don't know. That's just what I think.
It's kind of in between of... Yeah. I understand what you're trying to say. What you're saying there.
Yeah. It's, like, it is, like, worth picking up if you find it for, like, really cheap, but, you know, don't expect anything, like, as good as, like, oh, I don't know, like, Mario Kart DS or something.
Okay. I can live with that. I mean, I actually really kind of like Mario Kart DS. It was fun.
Oh, yeah, Mario Kart DS was great, actually. I actually really liked that one.
Like, I went back somewhat recently and played through some of the courses just because... I had no reason. I just wanted to play it for whatever reason.
Oh.
It was just one of those random things.
Yeah, I know one thing I liked about Mario Kart DS was you can create your own emblem and such.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember having a lot of fun doing that.
Yeah, like I remember I made the Black Mage from Final Fantasy 1 as my emblem.
Oh god, I bet that had to be a little time consuming.
It did take time, but I did it.
It was probably worth it at the end, though.
Oh yeah, like it actually looked really fucking good.
Shit. What's your number one?
My number one? Well, get ready for the drum roll. Okay. It would have to be Mario 64. I mean, fucking love that game. I mean, for one, like, I love the, like, adventure feel to it because, like, you're pretty much, like, I know you're just in a castle, like, the entire game, but pretty much I like that, like, the castle, like, when you first look at it from the outside, it doesn't look big, but then when you go in, it's, like, fucking gigantic, and there's, like, lots of places to explore, and there's lots of secrets to discover, and not only that, but the game aged, like, very, very well for an early 3D platformer, because, you know, like, fuck Bubsy. But, you know, like it was like a really good 3D platform, a very early one that still holds up today. The only thing about it that is like a minor complaint is the camera angles, and they're not perfect. But you know, fuck Lakitu or whatever the hell who controls the camera in that game. But seriously though, like it was really good, really well put together. I really, you know, like the levels were really good. The missions were also like really fucking cool. Although collecting the 7 red coins was kind of annoying, but
oh god, yes. Yes, I totally remember that on some of those levels.
Yeah, like, the collecting the red coins was a bitch at times, especially in the later levels. But, yeah, no, that one was, but all, like, the other missions where you had to fight the bosses, or you had to, like, do something, and then there's, like, the sliding and such. Like, I don't know, the game just had, like, a lot to offer for what it was.
It really did, and, like, one of my favorite things was, you look... Like, if you didn't know what the game was, and you go into it, and you start the game, you go in the castle and all that, and you're like, you know, what we were used to playing was, you know, 2D side-scrollers, go to level to level to level, but you go in the castle, and it's just like, you know, where do I go from here? And then you learn that you're jumping into a fucking painting to go to the mission, and it's just like, what in the hell is going on in this game?
Yeah, no, like, it was really different from, like, compared to what we, like, knew before, and... I don't know, like, it was a hub world that was, like, done, like, really well, and I loved it.
Yeah, it has some really kick-ass music too.
Oh man, Dire Dire Docks, I think it's called. Fucking love that tune.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Then the ending
oh
theme is
yeah,
really good too, and even the Bowser theme in that one was like fucking great with the like the organ.
oh yeah, oh god. I don't. I think it has to have some of the best music, honestly, that I've ever heard in a Mario game.
Yeah, Mario 64.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, definitely.
it was different, but it was done right.
Oh yeah, like I totally know what you mean on that. Like I find like a lot of the music in Mario games are very memorable to say the least.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, and I like how they change from game to game. Like that is something I didn't really notice until, and it's funny because I'm going back to Mario Maker again, but just thinking about this, like I never noticed it, but I was messing around earlier and I went from like I was in like the sea level, I think, the sea theme. I went from like the first Mario game to the third one to the Super Mario World to the new Super Mario Bros. U, and I was impressed to see how much the music changed between game to game to game for the same exact level theme, but it was such a nice transition.
Oh
It kept
yeah,
things fresh.
fully agree with that. Yeah, so yeah, my number one is Mario 64 because well, it rules.
Oh god.
Okay, now before you say your
Yeah.
number one, if it's Mario's Time Machine, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
It's not. It's not Mario's Time Machine.
Good,
It's
because
actually. Funny thing, it's not. It doesn't even have Mario in the title. But it had to make it on the list, and that is Yoshi's Island.
oh, great game.
Because the more I thought about it, the more I thought about the list, I realized that Yoshi's Island is my most memorable game in the Mario franchise ever. Because I played it all the time as a kid.
Oh yeah, I grew up playing with it too, actually.
And I can, like, even nowadays, I can put it in the SNES and just, or, FC Twin, actually. My SNES fucked up long ago, but I can just put it in, I can play it for hours and hours and hours, just enjoying going through each level.
Yeah, I really like that game. Although there is only one thing about it that does annoy me, even though it is a
Yeah.
minor thing, and I'm sure you know what it is.
Yeah.
The like when you get hit, Baby Mario starts crying his ass off.
God.
That was the
I-
only thing I didn't like about it. Other than that, the game is like
Um,
perfectly like amazing.
I completely understand. I mean, fucking, lots of times I got so pissed off with Mario's crying, and then I was like so relieved to get him back. Oh, but not only because I wasn't gonna die, but it was also because it shut him up.
Well, yeah, and I know. Well, actually, there is one good thing about that. Like, believe it or not, there's actually one positive thing I can think about them adding that whole aspect was that at least it gave you a reason not to get hit. Because it's like, oh shit, I don't want to get hit by an enemy. Because I know, like, in a lot of Mario games, like, sometimes people will get hit just to get that invincibility for a couple seconds, just
Yeah.
to, like, get through certain things. But in that game, it's like, you can't because, like, you'll have to put up with some annoying fucking sounds.
Oh man, I totally, like, oh my god, like, I hated when I lost Baby Mario, I got him back, and I was like, thank you, God. And then 2 seconds later, I got hit again, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah. But other than that, though, it's a fantastic game. I mean, I love the 3D graphics that they put, like, in the backgrounds.
Oh,
Like, with the, from what I remember, the castle stage with, like, the wood in the back, it would, like, go down.
Oh yeah, dude, that was amazing. I mean, it has some awesome graphics for its day.
Yeah, like, it had, like, really nice 2D graphics and a really nice art style on top of that. And then also usually some 3D effects to, to just be really fucking good. Because I do believe the game was released, like, in that transition where a lot of games were trying to be 3D, like, with Sega, with releasing their 32X and all that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it was definitely a good way to, like, well, in a competition-wise, it was a good way to, like, to take a look at that, that the Super Nintendo is completely capable of doing whatever the hell the 32X was doing.
Yeah. It, like, it's funny, I actually look at the graphics from Yoshi's Island on the SNES, and then I look at the graphics from Yoshi's New Island on the 3DS, and I actually enjoy the graphics from the original game more.
I never actually played the 3DS game, but I have heard it was an okay game, though.
It is good. It's a good game. The graphics I don't like as much as Yoshi's Island. They look more like a watercolor type of thing. Not as nice looking, not like crisp or anything. And my main complaint about the thing is, and I didn't notice it at first, my friend noticed it. When you go and you fight Bowser, or Bowser Jr., whatever you want to call him, whenever you fight him in the castle.
Yeah.
The words are ripped word for word from Super Mario World. I mean, not Super Mario, the original Yoshi's Island.
Really?
Onto Yoshi's New Island. It's word for word, 100%, same cutscene, same words, same everything.
Wow, so they just completely rehashed it, pretty much.
Yep, nothing new. I was just like, what is this? How are you doing this?
Yeah.
But, whatever. It was still good. I mean, it was still a good game. I'm glad I own it. It's just, I'm more likely to go back and play the SNES version than the 3DS version.
Oh yeah, like I'm like that with with Mario 64. Like I'd rather play the N64 version than the DS version.
Agreed.
Yeah, the DS version is good of that game. It's just the D-pad and the holding the button to run at the same time was kind of annoying. But
yeah, it really was. I just didn't. I never could get into that one very much because I really want to play the original because the original seems a heck of a lot better.
It is in the control wise, but the DS version does have some little things, it has some mini games and also the fact you can play as different characters. I did like that, but you know.
I was surprised that you didn't start off with Mario though. I was surprised that you started off with Yoshi.
That was a bit surprising actually, now that I think about it.
I kind of liked it. I mean, Yoshi is my favorite character, so I was okay with it, but it still did take me by surprise that it was not, it's a Mario game, but you're not playing as Mario.
At the very beginning, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's my number one.
Oh yeah, that game is definitely great, and actually one thing I gotta mention is the music at the end of the at the boss battle. I fucking love that tune. It's so fucking metal. It's probably the most metal song I've ever heard in a Mario game.
Honestly, I've never said it before, but the more I think about it, the more Bowser, as a kid, nowadays, and even with that one part on Yoshi's Island, Bowser could honestly give me nightmares. Just thinking of him running towards me and meeting this tiny little Yoshi throwing eggs at him.
Yeah, that boss was actually a pretty fun boss fight, and it was pretty intense, but it was also wasn't overly difficult.
No, I liked how Bowser was it was full on 3D look of Bowser.
Yeah,
it was different from what I don't think we'd ever seen anything like that before. So I think everything else had been 2D before that.
Yeah, because it was released on the Super Nintendo, and there was no 3D graphic thing at that time.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, you're completely right on that.
Yeah, definitely different. Yeah. One thing I want to say before we end this video is something I've been thinking about, and we were talking about Rosalina earlier.
Yeah, go ahead.
Have you heard the theory that Rosalina is Peach's daughter?
I think I might have, but I never really looked into it.
Rosalina is apparently time traveling. This is why she's on a comet and all this stuff. She's time traveling. She tells her life story during Super Mario Galaxy. And the game theorists actually added up that Peach was the mother of Rosalina. Rosalina is actually left-handed. Peach is left-handed, or ambidextrous.
Yeah.
Or however you say that word. I can't pronounce it very well.
I think ambidextrous is the word, I think.
Yeah, and then they were looking at Mario and learned that Mario was actually right-handed, so he only had the baby was a 10% chance of being left-handed. But then he added up and he was like, wait a second, Luigi has the same exact characteristics. And then also shown that Luigi was left-handed dominant. And then it was holy shit, Luigi is the father of Rosalina.
Oh shit, I didn't think about that. But then again, I never actually. Well, I've watched the Game Theorist like every once in a while, but I haven't watched a channel like in a long time.
I had to watch that one because I had to know, and the worst thing is, it makes a lot of sense because Rosalina is talking about looking through a telescope that her dad owned, and Luigi got a telescope through his mansion.
Oh yeah, fucking Luigi's Mansion.
Like, okay, mind's blown.
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion's a great game. You actually mentioned that in one of your videos, eh?
Oh yeah, I did. The tagged 5 favorite games thing.
Yeah, they tagged doing that. Yeah, no.
I just had to make that video.
Yeah, no.
I had to make put Luigi in that.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've always been a Luigi fan, so, and I've always wanted him to get his own game. And then when he got Mario's Missing, I was severely disappointed.
Just like, this isn't the game I wanted.
Yeah, no, it really wasn't. I actually rented that game thinking like, oh man, this game's gonna be awesome, and no, it wasn't.
No. I've heard ridiculous things about that game.
Yeah, it's not fun at all. Like,
no,
it really isn't.
Isn't it? It's supposed to be like a learning game, isn't it?
It's supposed to be learning you about like geography, but it barely does that. Like, the thing is, like, they give you, like, well, if we're talking about the NES version, because the version that I used to play was the Super Nintendo version, but apparently the NES version, they tell you about shit that doesn't make sense. Like, apparently, like, I was gonna say Hong Kong. I mean to say King Kong apparently belongs in New York City. Like, because, you know, when will I ever have to learn about that unless I'm watching a movie, but...
Oh my god.
But yeah, that game just fucking fails on so many levels, and it's really disappointing that happened to be the first game that Luigi starred in.
And then, you know, we got Luigi's Mansion. Thank God.
Oh man, like, I'm so happy, because that game was actually really good. I know that a lot of people give that game shit, but I loved it.
I did too. I thought it was, I was more... I said this in the video, but I'm glad that it's a open world.
Yeah, it is kind of like an open world game, yeah.
It's not mission-based like Dark Moon on 3DS.
I still haven't played that one yet, actually.
It's good, just not as good.
Okay, well, I still don't even own a copy of the GameCube game, but a friend of mine had it, and I used to borrow it off of him. That's how I played it, but I would like to get my own copy eventually.
Yeah. Anyway, though, if there's anything else you want to say before we end this video...
Not really, other than the fact that, 30 years of Mario, I mean, he's still going strong.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll get, like, a 50th anniversary, which will rock, but...
Man, a 50th anniversary? Oh, man. Like, when that happens, like, I don't know what the fuck I'll be doing with myself.
I don't know. I just hope it's not virtual. Oh, my God.
Oh, I don't know, like, virtual reality Mario? Well, either way, though, like I said, 30 years, definitely going strong, and 35 years should be pretty interesting whenever that happens, because I think
it'll be awesome.
Yeah, so that's all I have to say about our favorite Mario games, and, obviously, I want to actually do these videos more often where I'm going to be having a conversation with other people, and, maybe I can get other people to join in on this, and all that stuff. I mean, that'd be pretty fun, wouldn't you think?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think we had a lot of fun with this.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, this is BioPhoenix, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching and commenting. And what do you have to say?
And I'll catch all y'all later, I guess.
That's all good. It works.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
Alright.